The spirit of the holiday season is in full swing, and with Thanksgiving coming up, one group is making sure families don't go hungry.
Now, this bumpy ride may be familiar for a lot of drivers. That's because the city says potholes are up more than 200%, but they say they're constantly making repairs.
Elevated lead levels are being found in faucets in some Gahanna Jefferson public schools. As a safety precaution, welcome back. Beat Michigan Week starts today, leading up to the Buckeyes facing the Wolverines on Saturday. Trading your student loans for a home loan because you'll be required to buy a house. You need to stay in that house for at least 10 years, and if you do, you'll get an 80% payout after 15 years. Essentially, you still have to pay your student loans even after you buy the house, but you'll get the money back after 15 years, and that's if you really love that house and you can stay there for that long. As long as we have some sun, it just brightens the mood, right?
It certainly does. Not today for us here, unfortunately.
Okay.
There's some in the 7-day forecast.
Give us some good news, Phil.
So,
we love it when she comes in because today we're making a cranberry streusel cake. Good morning.
Good morning. Brown sugar and oats and butter and.
He's gonna need a fork.
Oh, we don't have extra forks.
Unless you want to share mine.
no, that's all right.
All right, let me taste.
You're fine.
No, we'll get another fork. This is
It looks
really
fantastic.
Good. 3 serious wildfires continue to burn in California. Firefighters are working 24/7 trying to get ahead, but strong winds are only making conditions much worse. A good Saturday morning to you. I'm Jackie Orozco. It's not just any Saturday morning, though. It is the day of the only game that matters today. Maria and Phil are hopping into Mobile Track on their way to the shoe for the 9 o'clock hour of Good Day Columbus. So let's check in with them now. Good morning, guys. Central Ohio is in the national spotlight this weekend. The hit cable TV show Live PD included the Franklin County Sheriff's Office for the first time. And each piece of jewelry has a purpose. The creator behind all this gorgeous art is Darcy Amaya. She joins us this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Come on to a 4-letter word you don't want to hear this morning. Snow. Get all the fans out there? Yeah, they would have been dried in no time.
Yeah. Listen, don't go down the rabbit hole with me because people are going to be so mad that I'm making fun of Alabama.
Wait a second, Joe. Is that real ice? You just said iceless ice ring.
Yeah,
is
so
that ice?
It's actually not real ice. Let's go ahead and take a look back at it again.
Thanksgiving is come and gone, so Christmas haters are just going to have to grin and bear it for a month. I had the opportunity to take part in a very special community event. I was the MC for the Diva Movement Signature Brunch. It brought together extraordinary women in business, leadership, and community development. Now, the event is an opportunity for women in the community to take part in an afternoon of inspiration and motivation. Now, this was the 6th year for the brunch, and I have to tell you, there's so many wonderful women there. They were just sharing their experiences, how they were broken and built back up. And one of the main themes, it was called empowerment.
Right.
And so it was just amazing and just great advice for, and also they wanted to let more women to also inspire them, and we need to lift each other up. It was just great.
Women helping women.
A lot of boss ladies, let's just say that. And we welcome back astrophysicist Paul Sutter, who has a very fancy, dancy new book.
Do we get to do the hands?
Yeah, like Vanna White.
Wow.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
this is scary and exciting.
So it's Your Place in the Universe. So what's it about? Ohio State hosts that Team Up North at noon on our sister station Fox 28. Former Buckeye Jimmy Bell joins me now with his thoughts on the game. Man, Jimmy, I gotta tell you, I'm a little nervous.
What are you nervous for?
I'm a little nervous because it's always been a slow start. I've been seeing, you saw the Maryland game?
Absolutely. And I'm going to tell you what Jack has. This is our first time kicking it on the red couch together. I'm so privileged and honored to be the one. But I'm going to be, hey, listen, you guys always get the real deal from Jimmy.
Yes. Honor, respect, and remember. That's the message from veterans when we asked what Veterans Day means to them. Here's what they shared with me when I asked what it's like to serve our country.
The parade is a rain or shine event.
From the young.
I like doing it. It's very fun, and though today is very cold.
To the old.
I just turned 97 in October.
Okay, so how are you feeling today?
I feel good.
They're part of one family serving this country.
Columbus is an extremely patriotic city. I mean, we're very it's so non-political when it comes to our veterans. It doesn't matter. Everyone really cares about our veterans.
Thank you. We appreciate everything you do. 97-year-old Milton Mapu is a World War II vet. He told us how he survived Pearl Harbor and his secret to a long life. Well, sort of.
In my genes, I guess. I don't know. It's the same thing like living so long. The man hasn't called my number yet.
Yeah.
The man up above.
Thank you, sir.
All these veterans ask a little recognition from time to time.
At the end of the day, it's about honoring and remembering.
That's what this 97-year-old vet hopes people will do. Remember what his fellow veterans did years ago, especially since there aren't too many like him left.
Just remember what we did, what we sacrificed for the 4 years overseas. Just think about that.
And we shall. Thank you for your service, Milton, and all the veterans out there. Speaking of snow showers, we're getting closer to winter in central Ohio, so now's the time to prepare, and that applies to road crews as well. Here's a look at what ODOT is doing to make sure we have a smooth and safe ride this winter. Fixing potholes is a year-long problem for the city of Columbus, but they're working fast to get many repairs done before Old Man Winter comes knocking.
It has been a tough year for potholes, but we've been able to keep up with them. We have a 99% closure rate within 3 days for the season.
The city has patched up more than 8,000 potholes since the beginning of the year, and drivers appreciate it.
They're trying. Yeah. They're trying to get the roads together for us.
Now, this bumpy ride may be familiar for a lot of drivers. That's because the city says potholes are up more than 200%, but they say they're constantly making repairs.
I think they do need to improve the roads. It's kind of bad, depending on what side of town you're on.
That's why the city and ODOT workers getting winter ready now.
In District 6, we have 163 dump trucks that we designate for snow and ice removal operations, and we have 60,000 tons of salt that is on the ground right now in our barns.
Last winter, ODOT used more than 90,000 tons of salt in central Ohio.
This is what they put their liquid pre-treating material in.
Workers are checking their equipment and keeping their eye on the sky to see what this winter will bring.
There's always the unpredictability of Mother Nature that we can't control, but we feel that our equipment, our manpower, and our materials are fully up to par and ready to go for this winter season.
And we all have to be ready for this winter season. Now, ODOT and city workers want drivers to give their crews space as they work on the roads. All they ask is that you slow down and move over when you see their flashing lights. Holiday shopping season is well underway, which means the holiday hiring season is in full swing. Experts say stores are looking for more jobs than in recent years. Now, here's a look at the hundreds of opportunities available just right here in central Ohio.
Find everything okay?
Shoppers are heading to the stores, and that means retailers need help. Retailers are expected to hire more than 700,000 seasonal workers for the holidays. That's the most since 2015, according to a federal jobs database.
I think that's great. I think that shows that the economy here is certainly on the upswing.
The demand is so high, companies are offering the best perks if you apply. New employees at Target start at $12 an hour, employee discounts, and other benefits.
We actually have a couple babysitters who are looking, so certainly pass that along to them.
How are you doing today? Kohl's is expected to hire 90,000 seasonal employees across the country. Macy's, 80,000. JCPenney, 18,000.
It helps pay money and pay the bills.
Hat retailer Lids plans to hire more than 3,500 new employees nationwide. There are more than a dozen Lids stores right here in central Ohio, and they're all looking for full-time, part-time, and seasonal workers.
We are hosting open interview sessions at all concepts company-wide. So we've got Lids, Lids Locker Room by Macy's, and then specifically in Columbus, Buckeye Corner.
Employers say they're always in need of extra help, especially during the holidays. But it can be a tough job to fill.
Since you work in the retail business, how is it during the holidays?
Crazy. That's one word to sum it up, crazy. I'm trying to survive Thanksgiving first before I get ready for Christmas.
Now here's a live look at Mad River Mountain if you want to work on the slopes there. Now it's clear there's a lot of local and national attention on the game today, and I got to look behind the scenes at everything that makes what you'll be watching so special.
Hours of preparation.
They bring in 5 semi-trucks with all the equipment we need every week. It takes 2 days and full teams of 50-plus people.
As things quickly boil down to the biggest game of the season.
It's the game, and this is one for the ages.
It's a moment Bob Kelly has been waiting for a very long time.
Really excited. I mean, the first game I've come to since I graduated back in '69, so it's been a long time. Been here many times, but not for a game or the game, so really looking forward to it.
Lights, cameras, and a lot of media attention as Ohio State takes on Michigan.
But it is Beat Michigan week. Yeah. Michigan has won 10 in a row.
The Football Fever team ready for the matchup. Fans can look forward to a special 2-hour pregame show on Fox 28.
What does the team need to do to beat Michigan?
A TFF crew of expert analysts and former OSU players will break down what the Buckeyes need to do to get that big win.
And you just have to grind. You have to I mean, every single yard counts in the Ohio State-Michigan rivalry. It's one of the greatest rivalries in all of sports.
While fans can't wait to watch the action on the field.
I'm super excited. This is my first Michigan game. Go Bucks.
The Packer family checking out the excitement before the big game.
Have you guys seen any Michigan fans?
Yes. We've seen those poor souls.
All smiles aside, the Buckeyes know it's going to be a tough game.
Play defense.
We'll take care of them. We'll show them what the Buckeyes can really do.
Beef up the defense. I mean, really looking a little rough in the defense, especially like that last game. He gave up 51 points. 51 points.
Despite the stormy forecast, Buckeye fans know the team will bring the heat.
Whatever the weather is, we're going to show up wherever it is. Rain, sleet, or snow. We're here to play.
That's right. ABC 6 and Fox 28 are the only channels you need for the best Buckeye coverage in town. It starts with Good Day Columbus live at the Shoes starting at 9 a.m.